Now let me speak to some of you young men. Some of you young men, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 25, 30. Brothers, you are far, far more precious than your job or your boss or what you think is your girlfriend thinks. You're far more precious than that. Young men, you are God's plan for redemption. Young men, you are God's hope for healthy families. Young men, you are God's solution to poverty in this land. Young men, you are God's protection for the women of this land. Young men, it is not about you and your career. God will give you 2 jobs or 3 jobs. God will lift you up like that, and He'll drop you like that, and He'll lift you up like that, He'll drop you like that. There'll be seasons in your life when you think you're a failure, then you think you're a success, and you think you're a failure, and you think you're a success. God doesn't care anything because He only got you here for 70, 80 years. He'll take you out. He's waiting for Jesus to come, and then He's going to give you your real job. And your real job is going to last you a lifetime, an eternity, and your real job is going to be your real value. Based on your real value, based on the Father's inheritance. Young men, don't waste your life by redefining your life and your value based on what these fellows who hold their jobs for 2 years at a stretch and look for new jobs every 24 months. These men who are selling people's lives and futures with insurances and whatever the case may be. These companies that are out to make money, you are giving your life to them and letting them define how valuable you are. 2018 years ago, Jesus hung on the cross, and with every last drop of blood said, that's how much you're worth to me. Young men, you give your life away, your respect away, when you don't put God first. When you don't understand that old life was ransomed out. You were saved out of it for this life. When your hope, your greatest pleasure, your greatest treasure, your greatest dream in life is not the return of Jesus, but something else that you will accomplish before the return of Jesus, you have lost sight of your value, my young brother. God needs you to get your act together. God needs you to put your eyes on Jesus. God needs you to have your values right. God needs you to trust Him, to be His servant, to be His man, so that He can give you a woman who's worthy of it, so that He can give you a family who's worthy under your care. God has put you as the umbrella over the family so that He can, through you, love the family, protect the family, and provide for the family. He has chosen to do it through you, not through anybody else. And when you let another man love your wife, and when you let another man parent your children, and when you let other people parent your kids and influence your kids, you are losing out. And if you have already decided that you are a slave of the system, you have already given up on God's plan for your life. And there's a woman out there who will never have a godly man, children that will be born without a proper godly father, and a society that's coming up that's going to be even worse than the current one. My young brother, wake up. You are more valuable than your girlfriend, your mother, or your father says you are. So rethink your definitions. Get into the Word. Get into the Word. Do you know why women don't respect men today? Do you know why women are scared of men? Do you know why the thought of a man being in control of anything scares the life out of women? Because they haven't seen a man under God's control. Can we show them a few? Can we show them a few? A man who is in control of his passions, the passion of his past life, and he's dedicated to the passion of his future.